It is almost springtime, and I can feel the earth changes and the time of renewal as the sun is in the sky at different times of the day, and it is a little bit brighter and lighter outside. The songbirds are earlier in the morning. I can feel the change in temperature and wind as we notice this shift, this movement into the new season. It is upon us and it is beautiful, and I welcome it greatly. Winter was a beautiful time for ceremony. The north, which is winter, often represents for a lot of people the time of shed, the release and letting go and preparing for the springtime, the clearing out and the cleaning out to welcome and birth something new upon the changing season. I have had the honor to do much shed with clients in ceremony this winter. I have had one big and beautiful house blessing, 2 mother's blessings, a shamanic cord cutting and soul retrieval, as well as the calling home through the drums and rattles of one soul who felt disconnected and a bit lost. The nature of ceremony is such beautiful work. Preparing for ceremony is such a great honor. It's an agreement we make as a practitioner to step out and away from the ordinary realms, using our rituals and our tools and our practices to open a doorway to the invisible realms. This part of the ceremonial preparation requires great patience, as it becomes necessary to drop the rational mind and thinking and move oneself beyond this place, this ordinary world, to make that entryway into the extraordinary. It is a beautiful and precious time, shape-shifting from one dimension to the other, from one reality to the other. It's a dance we do in prayer, with rattles and drums, with song and breath, through our ability to cleanse. This preparation for ceremony requires us to stay fully present to the moment, and most importantly, to completely hollow out, to empty out, in order to allow in, invite in the mystery's hand in our work. We welcome, we invite all of those compassionate, helping, healing hands that are ready and willing to show up for the intention of the sacred nature of the ceremony. What this means as a practitioner is it requires us to show up with full and complete attention, with our whole entire heart, with pure intention, cleansed from our emotion, and detached from our mind and our practical lives. Then and only then does it all become possible. The movement, the dance from this world to that world, where the gateways, the pathways, the doorways create this vast space for entryway. Oh, I can breathe. I can feel, and I become sensitive to all of that spirit energy that is awaiting on the other side of the door. The experience becomes more than the moment that it was before. As we take a step forward and deeper into the great mystery with full trust, knowing our allies are on the other side, welcoming in our participation and our service and our help in cooperation with theirs. The relationship continues, or it is born. Then and only then does it become possible. It becomes possible for us to act upon the instruction that we receive, the acting upon the humble heart and the hollow mind, so that we can bridge this world to that world. We can move and dance and be and breathe and ignite the spirit that becomes alive of the ceremonial dance. Only then do we follow all of the guidance. We're able to see and receive the messages, the omens for change and healing. for the direction, the path, the clarity, the movement of all things as the purpose, the intention was set for the ceremony. We merge and we become one with all that is of the mystery, knowing that each and every one of us has great impact upon the other. We take our time and we spend our way, one foot tethered to this world and one foot tethered to that world, as the drum beats, the heart beats, keeping us here and showing us the way home. We hold that heartbeat out there in our peripheral. We hear it and we feel it, and we know that it is acting on our behalf to hold us, to ground us, to cocoon us as we are there in the mysterious realms, gathering what is needed for the sacred purpose of healing. When we're able to act in ceremony with others, the energy, the intention, the prayers are amplified. We are able to send much energy off into this world in a good way. We create it and set it free, knowing that it will know where to go and what to do. We release all control. It is purposeful and it is powerful. It is beautiful. And then when that feels complete, when the drum beat changes and begins to call us home and our feet feel the dance towards the earth, and we begin to smell the trees, and we begin to hear the wind, and we begin to feel the warmth of the sun, we make our way home. We crawl back through, we come back through the gateway, the doorways that was held for us. We find our entryway back to this realm, this reality, where we've come from, where we started from, only to plant our 2 feet firmly on Mother Earth, to feel her beat is still with us. We are still connected. We make our way back to the deliciousness of this life here on this earth, for all of the gifts, the blessings. We find our way back here with the sun, the wind, the rain, the fire, the trees, the sounds, the enticement of this world. What a gift to be able to be transcendent between all of this time and space. We hold the ceremony as long as it is held, and then we make our prayers to release it, the work from where it came from, with great care and diligence and love and devotion, knowing that we shape-shifted, we created change, we created something beautiful in cooperation with all of those compassionate, healing, helping allies and spirits. We close the wheel, we send it home, we make our prayers, we say aho, and we breathe. We take our time to allow ourselves to acclimate and integrate back here, fully here. With others, we look around and see each other's eyes and the spirit that resides in each and every one of us, the sparkle, the energy, the aliveness, the brilliance of spirit and form in our humanity, in our human body. We recognize one another for who and what we are, and give great reverence to each of our original medicine uniqueness, service, role in the ceremonial work. We gather our pieces, our tools, we sage and create a saging ceremony. We bless everything that was used. We thank the elk and the deer of the drum, the wood of the handles of the drum beaters. We thank the corn seeds inside the rattles. We thank the sacred herbs and Mother Earth for giving us makaina, everything that we needed. We bless and we wrap and we cover our sacred tools as they have worked hard on our behalf, and we can feel it. We put them to rest. We offer the tobacco. We cover them up and pack them up and bring them home and set them upon the altar. We take our time to sit and watch and observe what it feels like to be in this life in this way, full of richness and spirit and creation and the ability to feel so alive through the world of spirit, the realm of spirit. And so I am greatly honored and blessed when every time I am asked to perform ceremony. The mother's blessing to bless the mother through her transition into motherhood, to bless the birth event, to pray over and pray for and create a sacred shield of healing power for the mother and child, to create ceremony for the commitments between two people or from one person to themselves, to bear witness and observe and be a part of and hold the container for their sacred vows. The ceremony of the house blessing to go between the walls, the physical spaces and the invisible spaces and everything above, below, and in between. Transmute and transform it. To welcome in the birth of the dream for the family, the home, the space, the individual, to create that energy of freshness and renewal, where we could breathe and see the clarity in the air that we stand in. To be called upon to do the ceremony for the death walk. To be with someone at their most vulnerable time when the veils are so very thin, the ancestors sit at the foot of the bed, holding and creating safe passageway for their loved one to cross, to be welcomed into the realms of spirit. To rattle and cleanse and pray and clear and sing, to drum for that journey. Oh, what an honor. Oh, what a life. To be called upon to help a soul who has been tied and connected through energetic cords and spiritual cords and dreams to another. When they desire so, to release those cords and free themselves and free the other, to release all things back to each one, to be called upon to help, to serve, to come in and to rattle and to pray over and to offer healing hands upon someone's body, mind, and soul, to scan the body to see what is there, to go in there and to release cords and ties that no longer serve, to close the wounds with healing salve, to pray and to pray and to pray that all of the work is of the good, true, and beautiful and will serve all relations way extended, way beyond the circle that we have created, to all of those who need the healing prayer, the healing hands, the healing help, in true service and great service with whole heart. I am a ceremonialist. I am grateful.